Here we have a thin-looking data sufficiency prompt. It asks, is 4 to the x plus y power equal to 8 to the 10th power? So we have a yes-no question. It tells us we have to be very careful with it. But looking at this, I realize there's a way to clean this question up. We're clearly dealing with exponents, but the bases are different. So let's put in a little bit of effort to simplify this problem. I'm going to take the 4 and turn it into 2 squared. So now I have 2 squared to the x plus y power. And I'm going to turn the 8 into 2 cubed. So now I have 2 cubed to the 10th. And now, since I'm taking powers, 2 powers, I can write the question this way. Is 2 to the 2x plus 2y equal to 2 to the 30th? Now the bases are the same, so I can essentially ignore them. And the question is asking, is 2x plus 2y equal to 30? But even here, I can go one step further. Since everything's even, if I just divide by 2, I get an even simpler version of the question. Is x plus y equal to 15, yes or no? So in this case, putting some effort up front gives you a much easier question to answer than what you were initially given. And this will happen sometimes on test day. We need to know the x and the y to answer this question. So let's take a look at fact 1. It tells us that x minus y equals 9. At first glance, you're probably thinking, well, this is 2 variables in one equation. I got no way to figure out what x and y are. And I absolutely agree. But here's proof that it's insufficient. We can pick anything we want for x and y as long as when we plug them into this equation, we get 9 in the end. So we could use x equals 9, y equals 0, because 9 minus 0 is 9. The answer to the question, is x plus y equal to 15? Well, the answer would be no. If, however, you used x equals 12 and y equals 3, 12 minus 3 is 9. Is 12 plus 3 equal to 15? Yes, it is. So here is your conclusive proof. Fact 1 is insufficient. We can use that to knock out A and D, and now we're going to take a look at fact 2. It says y over x is 1/4. So this gives you a relationship of the two variables. And if I cross multiply, what I'd have is x equals 4y. So let's talk about using tested again. If y equaled 1, x would equal 4. Is 4 plus 1 equal to 15? No, it's not. But what if we used y equals 3, x equals 12? In that case, is 12 plus 3 equal to 15? Yes, it is. Two different answers means fact 2 is insufficient. So we're knocking out B and we're going to combine. But here we have an awesome shortcut, especially if you remember the algebra rules you've done already. You have 2 variables and 2 different equations, 2v, 2e, that means I can solve it. I'm not going to waste the time doing so, but I could, and I'd figure out what x is, I'd figure out what y is, and that means it would be sufficient when I have both pieces of information. That means answer choice C is the winner. Notice how we had to do a lot of work to get to that point, though. Lots of little steps. Combination of math skills and tested skills. But this is considered an upper middle level question. It required some algebra, it required some exponents, it had a yes-no question, it had little pieces, and a lot of them. But the thing is, this question is doable in about 2 minutes, which means it counts. You got to make sure you've got the necessary skills to perform all of these steps, because you will use these skills more than once on test day. So keep practicing and be ready to handle something like this when it shows on the GMAT.